What's up, guys? Hoarder here, and I'm so excited because the farm fields are starting to open. Now, traditionally, we'd find our oldest things in these farm fields, and even though they're not all open yet, the farmers are starting to cut small sections, so we flew over there like a bunch of bunnies and found some incredible things. So I hope you guys enjoy this week's video. Me, Doug, Rich, and our buddy Matt finding some incredibly old things at the first farm field of the season, and I will see you at the end. Later. Well, this could be the first farm field of the season. Farmer cut this section out, not the whole field, but a small section. So we came out today, take a shot. This is the first decent signal I've had. It's a mid-tone, and the ground is very soft here. So I'm not even going to dig. I'm just going to kind of kick some of the dirt away with my foot and see if I got it out. Nope, a little deeper. Right about here. Oh, just a pull tab. But could have been something else. So we're going to look around all day today and try to find some good things. Me, Doug, Rich, and Matt. And hopefully we'll land a couple of winners. All right, Doug, we've walked about 300 yards so far. Yep. I'm going to name this field the field of a hole.
A hole.
Only one weedy so far. But I did get something good in this one, Doug.
Okay.
This was a real deep one, real scratchy. It's out over here. 49 out. It was hitting a 51 in the hole. And I was hoping for something interesting, and I think I got it because it's round. But I think it's going to be some sort of a tag.
Suspender?
No, I thought I saw writing on one of the sides before I dropped it. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not writing.
Or number.
Oh, there's a big.
Oh, it's a star. It's
yeah, it might be
one of them good luck tokens.
or a kid's badge or something. Yeah, look,
Yeah.
there's writing around the rim. Yeah, free. Oh, it must say free luck, but it looks like it says something else. Oh, it might say something else. Oh, what the heck? All right, hold on. Let me. I don't want to say what I think it says. Let me clean it up and see, well, it could be. Let me clean it up. All right, there's my token. I'll show this side first. Nice patriotic American flag. I do like the die cut on it. This side, I'm not going to read what it says. But it says free something coin. Wow. And the center, it's got something about a patent date. I might even have that center upside down. Yeah, I think it's like that. Something about a patent date and some real tiny writing in the center that I can't quite make out what it says. The whole thing is aluminum, so it's pretty light, but it was a nice scratchy, but yet super high tone. Like I said, 51. And probably about 10, 12 inches deep in this soft, sandy soil. Got 2 wheat pennies back here, and now this old token. So at least there was life at one time. Let's keep looking for some more. All right, still in this far back corner, at least we're getting some things. Not the most amazing things ever. Let's see if Doug just earned himself one free escapade with a woman of the night. Oh, no, it's a jeans button, Doug.
Is it?
Oh, look, it says real big patent on the front, 241 at the top.
241.
Maybe that's an old Levi's style. Levi's 241 jeans or something?
Yeah.
It's definitely an old jeans button.
Levi's.
But it's got some age to it. And if anything says patent on it, it's got some good age to it.
Yeah.
So very nice. Doug, maybe the guy who found my token had to real quick drop his pants and his button fell off. You never know.
Yep.
Well, good find. Maybe we'll try around here. We'll go a little slower and see if we can get on the good stuff.
What do you got?
Matt's digging something.
I was laughing at him.
Matt said he did get a musket ball. I'll go show that in a second too. But maybe there's a house around here, Matt. We'll mill around and see what we can do.
Only one way to find out.
Wonder what kind of house it was. It's gotta be a
All right, we popped through the field to this other field way in the back. that Matt's been to before and said he found some old coppers and state coppers. That's really got my attention. And the first thing as we walked in, Matt dug, I got a circle. Oh yeah, there it is. Rich, did you get a look at it yet? Whoa, almost fell.
Other than it looks like an older type penny.
It's a dime.
Is it really?
It's a newer type dime.
That's right. Gotta check.
That's a real old looking penny because I don't recognize. Yeah, modern dime. But hey, it's a good start. There's people around now. Let's hope there was people around then. And we're going to all gather around and try to make a good day of it.
It's 200 years older.
A deer slug and a piece of can.
It's been quiet, but when you get a high tone, Rich, it really screams. Matt was digging a hole. I heard you with your pinpointer. It sounded good. He covered it up, Rich. Nice 44, 45. We were hoping it wasn't going to be a modern penny. And I think it's going to be a half cent, Rich. Here it is.
Sure looks like it.
Yeah, it's a little bit smaller than a quarter. And I thought, before I covered it back up, right there, I think I might see a face coming through or something. I see something in the middle. I'm going to have Matt brush it like a baby's bottom, Matt. Super soft. Yeah, look at that soft technique.
You like that?
Oh, it's a Liberty Cap or a drape bust. It's either a Liberty Cap or a drape bust. I got a good shot of her face.
See here a little better.
It's a Liberty Cap.
A Liberty Cap half cent. Yes!
Yep, you can see the cap right there.
Oh, I see the cap beautifully. Oh man, that is in great shape, Matt.
He was right here. I said, yo, this sounds good.
I heard you digging it. It did sound amazing.
Awesome.
Let's see if we can get a year off of it but it's got to be 17. I don't think it even goes up to 18. I think it's got to be 1790s.
And I see the state quarter, the state coppers is what I was saying.
Yeah,
too.
well, they're 1780s, even a little bit older. We're going to clean this up and come back in a second. Terrific find.
Awesome.
It's right there.
All right, there's Matt's coin. We can't get a year off it in the field, and you don't want to rub it too hard. But I can clearly see Lady Liberty. It's right facing. I can see the cap. I can see some of Liberty up at the top. The date would be at the bottom, but we can't quite make that out yet. And this is a half cent, not even a penny, a half a penny. Very early. It was actually the first coin made at the U.S. Mint, Matt, the Liberty Cap half cent.
I didn't know that.
The back, I can't see half cent, but Matt said he was able to. But I'm sure when he cleans it up later, he'll have even more detail. But that is the money shot. Man, that's beautiful. I could kiss her, Matt. Right on the lips, too. Great find, man. Way to go.
I'm excited.
You said this was going to be the hot spot in this corner. So we're going to rush off and see if we can get a couple state coppers or, heck, even just that is a successful day in my opinion. Well, way to go, brother. I'm going to get my machine and try to join you. All right, I had a real scratchy one. It was a bouncy, once-in-a-while high tone. I'm out of breath. I dug down, I don't know, close to 10, 12 inches. Finally got it out. When I first saw it out, look at that, it's hitting a 60. I thought it was a blob of iron, but Rich picked it up and I was able to see that it's actually an old padlock. The iron fused around the shackle, but I thought I saw writing, Rich, before you dropped it.
There's something on there.
Right there, yeah, I can see something coming through. So I'm gonna brush it and see what we got, maybe on this side. Might just be a design. And it's all rusted through the shackle. Oh, there we go. Made in the old USA, Rich.
Yep.
You know, that's high quality, you could probably still use it.
I think that's all it says.
No manufacturer.
No.
Man, I worked for that. I'm out of breath, Rich. That was some hard dirt
neat,
when you
though.
get down. Yeah, that is pretty neat. All right, well, I don't know who made it, but I know where it was made, which is half the battle, Rich. I'll take it. Nice find there. Maybe I'll find a manufacturer somewhere, but I doubt it. I think that's all I got. Here comes Dougie Fresh. Look at that, Dougie.
Holy cow.
One of your favorite things in the whole world.
Yeah.
I meant me.
Oh.
Super down there, Doug.
Made in USA.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you can see how far down it was, Doug. It's hard to tell on the camera, but
Well, I can
like,
see it's deep.
I mean, I'm beyond my shovel, maybe a foot
Was it
down.
scratchy?
Yeah, it was a high tone, but I heard it squeaking through, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Yeah.
when you see the guy next to you dig a Liberty Cap half cent,
Oh, you dig
you
it.
you start chasing stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, tell me about it.
all right, I'll take it. Nice find for me, and we'll see what else we can get around here. All right, I got a really good signal under my coil, but the guys are kind of far away. Rich is slowly working this way, but too far to wait for him. Listen to this, I think I'm gonna have a winner. It's a nice crisp tone, 4 to 6 inches deep. I'm gonna mark this spot and dig it up and hopefully get a winner. All right, I called Rich over. He's coming over now because I dug that signal and I got a winner. I got it up right here. A little higher tone now. It wasn't quite this high in the ground. But look at this. Oh, I can see it. I think it's a KG 1 or 3. I could see it right facing, Rich. I can see Britannia too. Look at that. I'm out in a weird spot because I saw all this mud. Can you see Britannia?
Yeah.
And then I don't know if it's a 1 or a 3. I almost think I see an inner band that could be a 1. And look at that face on it.
Cool.
Let me brush it down and look for a date on the backside. That sounded good from the second I heard it. Matt said near this tree line may have been where the house was. We've been searching for it all day. I don't know if this is it or not, but it's a sign of life from a long, long time ago. Let's clean it up. All right, I tried to clean it up a little bit, but there's a lot of corrosion on it. Those bumps are not just dirt, so I can't get it to come off. I think it's a King George III. It is facing to the right. You can see his face pretty clearly. I didn't have to do a whole lot. But it's just the back of his head looks a little weird because that's where the corrosion's sitting. Now, when I flip it over, I can see Britannia clear as day, sitting down the throw, and I can see both her arms. The date would be at the bottom on this side, underneath of that line that her throne's sitting on, but I can't quite make it out. But man, what an incredible one that is. From start to finish, it sounded great. 260 years old, out in the middle of this farm field, and man, that is a winner. All right, Rich came over too. He's behind me closer to the wood lines. Not gonna be able to see it with the sun up there. Here comes Matt. Doug's not coming over yet, but hopefully the guys will all get on something. If you can get lucky and we get a hot area, I'd love for everyone to kind of get a little piece. But awesome coin. I'm gonna put this in the bag and hopefully try to find some more. All right, we moved fields because we weren't finding a whole lot in the first field. We were joined by Matt's buddy Dan and 2 little youngsters. I forget their names offhand. I'm sure we'll see them shortly. And within 3 minutes, Rich gave the big copper sign. And you said it was on the surface?
Yeah, right here. I just.
Did you eyeball it or did you swing over it?
I swung. So I'll explain. So I have a good 43, 45 right here, which I haven't found yet.
Okay.
I found that first, and I moved my detector over here and heard a 48.
Oh, just to get your machine out of the way.
Yeah. And so I dug the 48 first because I knew it was right on the surface. And
Where is it now?
right here.
Oh, my machine's not even on. We just parked. I can't even swing over it.
Here.
Let me see yours. You just hold it up. I can hear it. Oh yeah. 48 still. All right, let's see.
Hung right out. Let's see. There.
Oh, for sure. It is.
It's right facing. Right?
Yeah, maybe another KG3, maybe a Connecticut. I can't tell. I can see detail on it though.
Yeah.
It might be a little slick. Let's see if Rich can clean this up and see. Might be a Connecticut. Matt said they found a lot of state coppers around here for whatever reason. All right, we cleaned up Rich's coin.
It's a KG3.
That's right, it is a KG3. Ethan, who is one of Dan's children, is here. You must see a lot of these old coins because you're a metal detectorist yourself, aren't you? Yes, he is. But that's what Rich has. He's got a King George III. I can see at the top the VS for Georgievus. Same coin I found earlier, although mine might be slightly better condition, but Rich is the newest one, and the newest one is always the best one. I can't see anything on the back. And we're in a really bad area here where the sun is just blasting on us. So there's shadows everywhere. But way to go, Rich. Hopefully this spot is going to continue on. And now we got to get Dougie on the board, who's so far been skunked. And then we'll all have had a successful day.
Yeah.
Excellent job.
Thank you.
All right. That hole. And Rich told you the story about he was digging the deeper hole. As I was cleaning up the camera gear, he dug that deeper hole, and he thinks he may have another one.
It's another coin, I think.
All
I
right.
see green.
Doug, what
right
number are
here.
you getting on this second one?
41.
That's a little low,
41.
but
Yeah. Yep.
Matt's half cent was a
Oh, wait.
39.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like Indian numbers.
Let me see.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, it is a smaller one. Okay.
so it's green and it is an Indian.
Oh man, back to back, Rich. He got skunked in the
What?
first
What
field,
year?
Doug.
79.
Oh, you saw it right out of the ground though.
Yeah.
All right.
It was
Where
rare that.
were you digging right here?
Look how nice that is.
Let me see.
Indian.
Hold on. Wait till Doug's shadow to pass. It's like a full moon. I got to wait like 15 minutes for Doug's shadow to go.
I just eclipsed the
But no, I could see it. Beautiful shape. It has that chocolate bar color to me, so I know that's what you guys call a greenie. You color seers.
emerald green.
And I can see the date on it. Yep, 1879. Wow, 2 inches or so, a foot from the large cent. This one 100 years in the future, you got another one. Man, we skunked Rich at field number 1. He's coming back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
So now we all got to get our A game on, Matt.
I know.
All right, let's get marching down this field. It's pretty big.
Rich is like, here's my beer, hold this.
Let's see if we can get a couple more.
That's probably, I mean, I like that better than the coin.
All right, spot number 3. We left the other farm because it was too hot. We're just like crying over there because the sun was blasting. We got on this house here. We're going to do the front yard, backyard, and maybe their fields too. But I barely came around the corner and I heard Rich saying, oh, he's going to love this. So now I'm like, oh, what did he get?
It's in the hole. I buried it.
My machine's not even on. I can't even swing over
Now,
it. Didn't even
stick your
turn.
hand in there and scoop it out.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to scoop it out.
Yep.
All right, hold on. Here we go. I'm going to love it, he said.
You are going.
Oh, it's a smokehouse. Oh, that is beautiful.
And there
It
is
has the
something
dust
stamped.
plate on it. Looks like the company name, DM and something. These are often railroad related, and CS or something like that. Wow, look at that. Even the shackle is brass, Rich, so it's still opening.
Yep.
That might be one of the nicest ones. Oh, I am jealous. Darn it. Man, that must have been screaming too.
Yeah, 48.
That's a beautiful old smokehouse padlock. Wow. I can't believe it's still opening and closing too.
Yeah, I gotta clean the dirt out of that side.
Yeah, that's going to shine up great.
I have so many old keys too. I might be able to find one that.
See if one will open it up.
Yeah.
All right, well, and this lock plate is probably all brass. It's probably going to pop open soon. I don't think it's rusted in place. I just think it's dirted in place.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good find. I'm going to turn my machine on. I'm going to go 2 steps in front of you and try to get on some of this good stuff because this house looks super old. It's got a big yard with a lot of shade. So I think it's going to wind up being a good day here. Fingers crossed.
You know you were, 41. I'm like, that's a penny.
All right, I came out to see how Matt and Doug were doing. Doug was digging a 41. Took him about 3.5 minutes to get it out. I was thinking maybe a dime, maybe a penny.
Or an Indian maybe.
Well, I was thinking dime, but Doug got something really good. Where is it, Dougie?
I got it right here. And it's got a hole in it.
Yeah, there's
Which
a
almost
hole
eats up
in
the
the
whole-
bucket. Dear
Dear Lord.
Dougie, dear. No, yeah, there it is. It's a seeded half dime. Doug's first seeded half dime in a couple years.
Yeah,
These do
yeah.
not show their face very often.
No.
This size, when it first came out, I yelled Real.
Right.
Then we yelled Trime. And then
Because we were talking about
we were
trimes earlier.
And it's so slick, it's hard to see. But believe it or not, that's Lady Liberty sitting down. It's been warm. The hole is taking up 30% of the coin. But that is amazing. You see on the back, half dime.
Yep.
Well, that's a heck of a good find. I'm glad I was able to.
Man.
Good job, Dougie.
That was my last
worth
hole too, and I got to
$5
go off to the dentist. So I'm glad I got to see you dig something good,
Yeah,
Dougie.
me too.
Oh man, what an incredible start to the farm field season. We found some amazing things, but it was so hot we were crying like babies baking in those open farm fields. But did you see some of those old coins we found? Matt with the 1790s Liberty Cap half cent, his very first Liberty Cap of any denomination. Rich with the King George III half penny. We couldn't quite make out the date, but it was almost in the same hole as 100 year later Indian head cent. I got that crazy Georgian penny myself. I'm still not sure if it was King George I, the third, or some reincarnation of the second. And then even Dougie nails the old coin board with the silver 1840s era half dime. Plus we got some super cool relics like that made in the USA padlock that I found. Rich's absolutely beautiful all brass smokehouse padlock. And then of course I got that crazy token with the star on it and the text that we just won't ever mention again. But just the fact that these farm fields are starting to open again, I can't wait to see all the amazing things we're gonna find all winter long. And of course, if you guys need a metal detector, pinpointer, sand scoop, anything hobby related, you can always shoot me an email, quarterhoarder@yahoo.com. Just let me know where you live and what your budget is and what the terrain's like where you plan on swinging. I'll help you find the best machine for your budget so you can get out and find some of these incredible things like we do every single week. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. It's a hobby of champions. Otherwise, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy hunting, and I will see you on the next one. Later.